Hello, our group number is 18 and our topic is biofuels, a clean and renewable solution to fossil fuels. And my name is Sachin Acharya and my roll number is 2010 IPG 84. Objectives of study: to study the role of biofuels as an alternative to fossil fuel, to analyze the reduction in greenhouse gas emissions when biofuels are used, process of generating biodiesel using jatropha seeds, economics of biofuel production, disadvantages of jatropha seeds, and current Indian fuel scenario and the suitability of biofuels in India. Moving on, what are biofuels? Biofuels are renewable fuels produced from biomass resources like liquid or gas fuel. Examples are ethanol, biodiesel, CNG, and hydrogen. So this slide shows the greenhouse emission comparison. As we can see, the greenhouse emission is highest when we use fossil fuels, but it reduces as we move towards biofuels. Advantages of biofuels over fossil fuels. Firstly, they have lower emissions. One of the biggest knocks against fossil fuel is that they give off less toxic emissions, and this which causes global warming. They're renewable, being made from organic material and even organic waste. This is practically infinite amount of energy available for biofuels. They're biodegradable. Biofuels are made out of organic substances which are biodegradable. These fuels are much less toxic in the event of even that something happens, like the oil spill that occurs, and these are safer in the sense that the fossil fuels does not involve drilling, mining, or any other dangerous activities.
Hello sir, my name is Ashish Bangat and my roll number is IPG 2010115 and I am here taking the topic biodiesel from Zathropa, how to produce biodiesel from Zathropa. So biodiesel from Zathropa. Biofuels, how they stand in different countries. USA, to reduce dependence on foreign oils. Europe, to control greenhouse gas emissions. And in India, biodiesel is becoming popular assets in employing creations and in gaining energy independence. What is Jatropha? Jatropha is a shrub 2 meters in height. Seeds contain more than 50% oil and seed production is 0.8 to 5.2 tons per acre per annum. Oil producing crops. Here are some statistics related to the oil producing crops which contain oil palm, coconut, Jatropha, peanut, sunflower, etc. And they are in gallons per acre. Processing of biodiesel. This is the processing of biodiesel. How to cultivate Jatropha seeds, how to harvest the nuts, and how to mechanically grind the oil seeds. Processing and using the residue from pressing, and finally we will get the plant oil. And a possible utilization of Jatropha plant. We can use it in filling up with the high quality fuel, use the detoxified protein as an animal feed or the compressed residue as fertilizer. Now economics. There are three parts of this economics which contain farming, oil extraction and trans-esterification to biodiesel. First is farmer economics related to the net profit of a farmer of Zathropa seed. Extraction economics, the extraction units close to cultivation. Extraction capacity 3000 tons per year and oil extraction is 30%. Now there are certain outlooks related to the production of Jatropha seeds. The first is in Gujarat. The Gujarat completed 10,000 kilometers of test run on the CDI engines. Tata Motors biodiesel bus fleet. The Tata Motors produce biodiesel buses and villages developing cooperatives. The disadvantages of Jatropha. The water consumption is high in Jatropha seeds. Each seed needs at least 23 inches of rain each year. The space. Each Jatropha seed plant requires 6 feet of space per plant. Production. Processing plant must be built in. Extraction the oil from the seed and pollution. Produces toxic substances.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Kumar Vimal. My roll number is 2010 IPG 53. And what I'll be taking will be this reference biofarm that we have taken in Madinar Hassan in Karnataka. So my topic would be to deal with this, the biofuel sustainability in the Indian scenario. Okay, so our next topic would be the biodiesel's importance in the Indian scenario. We'll be taking our reference biofarm to be the Madinar Hassan's Department of Forestry and Economic Sciences Biofuel Park, which is located in the highway of Bangalore, which connects Bangalore and Mangalore. Okay, the mission of this farm is to develop India's first biofuel station, which was set up in 2006, and to develop new technologies to harness the potential that lies in India to generate biodiesel. Next topic. Okay, this is about biomass availability in India. We can clearly see that there's a lot of potential as far as biomass is concerned, and see the growth of soybeans, which is drastically increased in the recent 10 years, and even you can see how rice straw has been cultivated a lot. There's a lot of potential even in this sugarcane, so we can definitely harness this in India. Okay, rural poverty is all about thinking that okay, we have the potential to develop biomass, but what happens is that with this shifting urban population, the rural agriculture population is decreasing, and as you can see, a lot of households are moving towards the urban side. So it's definitely a new it's been a new obstacle that rural population has been decreasing. So to generate Jethropa seeds, we need more of rural population. Okay, this is about the resources that we already have. Okay, so we have a lot of land, we have adequate precipitation and technologies. Actually, what happens is that when the most of the biomass plants like Jethropa, which was decided upon by the National Biodiesel Mission, that would be a best crop. Okay, so that mostly requires wasteland to be grown. Okay, and India has a lot of potential as far as wastelands are cultivated, or a lot of potential, as even Abdul Kalam had said. So we'll come back to that later. Next is, okay, where are we lacking actually? We are lacking in the energy resources. We don't have proper energy resources. We don't have the proper choice of crops and the necessity of new alternatives. Actually, what happens is that the Tropas has a lot of waiting period. Okay, that's called that the time Jethropa takes to get properly grown in order to have good amount of uh, output is something like 5 years. So we definitely need to have some kind of an alternative crop, or even it has to be mixed with other crops so that farmers don't face some kind of economic misbalance. Okay, so this all what we'll dealing in this slide. Okay, Indian president also said that biodiesel is the future, and it's definitely so much in India's perspective to generate a lot of uh, wasteland to be cultivated in order to get the Jethropa cultivation. And there's 63 billion hectares of wasteland, out of which only 33 billion has been allocated for tree plantation. We can definitely move forward in this approach. Okay, these are the two graphs that show about what the comparison between the diesel and the new biomass is. We clearly can see that although there's not much of a gap in the calorific value between the diesel and the biomass, and even the smoke emissions of biomass as far as low power output is concerned is definitely high. So definitely it's good. Is biofuel is definitely as good as petrol. Okay, these are some of the activities that were taken up by the different states in India. You can clearly see that Maharashtra was very much trying to utilize this potential in railways. Tamil Nadu for the thermal power, that's the NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation, and Andhra Pradesh is developing this in the transport sector. Okay, so there has been a new breed of buses they are flying around and moving completely eco-friendly buses. Okay. So this is the picture of the new bus that was launched in the Andhra Pradesh region. This is by Southern Biotechnologies Limited. They are looking forward for bringing up a new breed of buses, as I had already said. And you can definitely see some of the slogans over there. In Bangalore, oil is cheaper than diesel, so definitely there's a potential there. And yeah, there's a lot and lot of potential in India, because it's like a cultivation oriented country, so definitely there's a lot of biomass available. So land, water, and energy from biofuels, this is what we call an all-round development. Thank you.